Hello. My hair's all fluffy. Right on time. Who's here? The dog's making a lot of noise. What are you doing under there? Hi, everyone. What's with this fluffy hair going on here? Rob's here. Kirsty's here. Christine's here. Hi, darling. Hi, Angela. Hi, Bar Wobbles. Hi, Mitos. Hi, Laura. Hi, guys. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Cassandra. Hi, Life is Beautiful. Hi, Angela. Hi, Leah. Hi, Anika. Hi, Joanna. Hi, guys. What's going on? DW Diana's here. Hey, from London. Oh, my old hometown. You know I'm half British. Well, kind of. Hi, Shelley. Hi, guys. Brisbane is underwater. I can't go anywhere. Loz binge day. Oh, really? You really can't go anywhere, Rob? Oh, shit. Wow. Your cat said her whole backyard's flooded. Yesterday, my SP told me he doesn't feel the attraction and cut contact off. Oh, no, Kristen. Oh. Darling, just imagine that they didn't say that. Go and revise it. Imagine they're constantly attracted to you. They regret anything bad that they've ever said to you. They're going to come back and apologise or revise the whole thing. Either revise it or imagine they regret saying that. And just identify what shitty self-concept thinking and shitty thinking you had about them that would make them say anything like that. Don't believe them. Missed you, Loz. Haven't been able to get on live the last week. Oh, haven't you, Shelley? Hi, Sharon. Hi, Lucky Duck Maxie. Hi, Leah Star. Hi, guys. I haven't heard from him in over a month and I'm persisting. Any other tips? Don't worry about the time, darling. Don't worry about the month. A month is nothing. Don't worry about it. Just keep working on your self-concept and imagine you and him together. To whoever said this was like going to church, it's true. I love it. Oh, lives are like going to church. Hilarious. I had a free reading and exactly my thoughts in the reading. It was good to know what I was thinking. Oh, good. Well, the reading reflected your thinking. That's good, darling. Verification of what you were thinking. Great. Morning. Hi, guys. Any questions, guys? God, dog, you're making a lot of noise. I've had no contact for a year now. What should I do? Look, guys, the no contact, you've got to understand. Even when there's no contact, you can send thoughts out and there's no separation. So are you sending the thoughts out that they're obsessed with you, that they love you, that you and him are together? Or are you constantly in a state of no separation and no contact? That's what I would ask you. And have you been working on your self-concept that whole time? Probably not. I need to manifest my ideal man. Well, write your ideal man checklist, darling. Go and get a scripting journal or just a piece of paper and put it by your bed and write down all the qualities and everything about that man that you would like to see in a man, okay? Exactly what would be ideal for you, and write it as if they exist and imagine them with their arms around you every night, sleeping in your bed, and be coupled up with them, imagining they already exist. I know I still want my SP, but for some reason I don't think about him as much, a little confused. That's what happens, guys, when you work on your self-concept. You don't think about them as much. You're not as obsessed because you're actually starting to love on yourself and pay attention to yourself, and the attention to them wanes. It's very normal when you're working on a self-concept. Manifesting time off work. I have so much time off work. Of course I have time off work. I love having so much time off work. Say that, darling. Yay. Oh. How do I know what affirmations I should have for my new self-concept? My list is really long. Okay, well, what are your main issues, darling? Just focus on those. So if it's abandonment, focus on the abandonment ones. If it's rejection, focus on the rejection type ones. I feel so loved and chosen lately. People even giving me gifts for no reason. Oh, Cassandra. Wonderful. Same happened to me when he came back, didn't want him anymore. Oh, it can happen, guys. It really can. Morning, what do you think about the Ho'oponopono thing? You can do it, guys. It's a good way to forgive yourself for what happened and forgive them. It's a forgiveness prayer. It's a very good idea. Been having issues with self-love. How can I affirm better? Well, I don't teach self-love, darling. I teach self-concept, which is a bit different, okay, which is your concept of you. What do you think of yourself in the world? Loz, I got a message from X from 6 years ago, after affirming self-concept only. Holy shit, darling. Really? 6 years ago? Out of the blue? That self-concept's working, darling. What is the prayer? It's called Ho'oponopono, and it's a Hawaiian forgiveness prayer. Just type in Hawaiian forgiveness prayer into YouTube. You'll find lots of recordings of it. Loz, how do I make my SP be obsessed with me? I want him to be all over me. Well, why do you need that, darling? What do you need that so badly for? I would work on your self-concept first, but you can say they're obsessed with me, they're constantly obsessing over me, they can't stop thinking about me, I'm always on their mind, but you've got to work on your self-concept as well. Oh, thanks for the koala, Paigey. Self-concept is the key, yes. What is the prayer? Ho'oponopono, but it's really hard to spell, so just put in Hawaiian forgiveness prayer. I feel so chosen that I got the job offer I wanted. Oh, did you, darling? Wonderful. Hooray. Sorry, I waited ages to catch you in here. Oh, have you, Sharon? Can you manifest good mental health also? Yes, darling, just say, I'm on top of my thoughts. I control my thinking. I'm on top of the way I feel and the way I think. I'm in control of that now. I run me. I feel so positive every day. I bounce out of bed. I'm so motivated. Whatever it is you want to feel. Start affirming that about yourself. Thanks, Carrie Ann. Hi, Loz. Self-concept is working, I guess. Guys approaching me in my messenger and in real life. Now SP. Oh, Brit. In the messenger. Hi, Loz. Love you to see your positive vibes this morning. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks for all the roses, guys. He messaged me saying he is sorry and feels bad and that he remembers me as caring and kind. What, 6 years later, he still remembers. Amazing, darling. Just come and live with me, Loz. You're the best. Oh, darling. I want him to come back, proving to me that he's the version I want. Well, if you're trying to get a whole lot of proof, darling, well, Jesus. Guys, if you're wanting them to prove themselves to you or fight for you or any of those things, I still don't think you're getting this yet, the self-concept part of this. They don't have to prove anything when your self-concept's on point. They'll simply reflect you. They won't prove shit. They'll just be the new man. But you saying prove sounds to me like you don't trust him to be the new man. Understand the difference? Affirmations for PPD as a teen mum. What's PPD mean? Postnatal depression? Postpartum depression. Oh, okay. I feel like my old me, the old me. I'm back to the old me. I don't feel sad anymore. I can pull myself out of bed. I'm so motivated now. That didn't affect me very long. It went away instantly. I feel so good. I love being a mum. Things like that, darling. Because what do you do when SP wants space and said he's over me? Guys, it's just a reflection of your old thinking. Did you ever think he didn't love you, didn't want you back, wasn't committable to, was non-committal, didn't want you? That's just a reflection of that, okay? So just imagine he never said that and change your thinking about him. Manifesting my SP is about saying you or me. Manifesting your SP is about changing your self-concept. It's not about saying either of those things. You can say you do this and you do that all you like, but if you haven't changed your self-concept, not much will change, darling. Go and watch all my videos in the YouTube if you're lost in the Manifest Your Specific Person series. Guy approached me through airdrop at 4:30 in the morning. They are creative these days. Through airdrop? What, he airdropped you something at 4:30 in the morning? Excuse me, sir, I'm asleep. Dropping anything in my inbox at 4:30 in the morning? Although if someone did that to me, I'd probably be awake. Hello, Loz. Does scripting help with affirmations? I feel like it helps me a lot. Well, do it then, darling. I don't agree with scripting your affirmations. I think stories and versions of people and the version of you and the old story and the new story helps with scripting. But writing over affirmations over and over and over and over and over again, I don't think particularly helps you because you have to be thinking those thoughts because they're thoughts, not writing. But if it helps you, fucking do it. Hi, Loz. I want to buy a house. What should I affirm for it to work? I love my new house. It was so easy for me to get. No questions asked. I got the loan so easily. I got the house so easily. I have my dream house. Say that, darling. Imagine you have it already. I manifested my SP to lunch with me sooner. I do have to message him first, though. Well, do it with confidence, darling. Yes, I did think that. Okay, MZ. Well, then that's why it's happening. So don't take offense at what he said. Just revise it and imagine he doesn't think that. Hi, Loz. I think my childhood stuff relates to dad being strict / emotionally closed off. Is this I'm not good enough? What can I affirm? Yes, so if they were strict, they'll constantly make you feel like you're doing things wrong, that you need to be disciplined because you're a bad child or something. So you'll either feel bad all the time or guilty or wrong or not good enough because you're made to feel like you did things wrong. So you probably apologise a lot in life and be a people pleaser. SP was out with a friend the other day. Apparently he was talking about me, unsure if it's good or... Well, you decide, darling. You say it was good. You say they were saying wonderful things about me and bragging about me and talking about me and obsessed with me. You decide what they were saying. Off to work. Thanks, Loz. Oh, good, darling. Saw an old photo of me and SP. It made me feel sad. We looked happy and healthy. Well, to use it as fodder for thinking that's you and them now, darling. Don't look at it longingly and sadly. That won't help you. Loz, what should I feel like throughout the day while being in the state of receiving love? Guys, you don't really have to feel anything. You just have to imagine you are receiving love. You don't have to feel shit. Guys, a lot of you are confusing this with feelings. I don't want you to feel feelings. That's not necessary. You're just thinking, oh, love is coming towards me. I'm so loved. I'm in a beautiful couple. I'm in a beautiful relationship. That's important, not the feeling emotion. You can see your person in bed with you. You can imagine their arms around you. You can sense their touch, their smell, that feeling, but not feelings. If you listen to someone talk about feelings, I don't talk about that shit. Do whispering to SP really work? Yes, guys. A whisper technique is just sending thoughts out by thought transmission. You're just imagining their ear or their face or them next to you being whispered to. It's just an imaginary thing to do whilst sending thoughts out. What is meant by inspired action? It's very misconstrued in the manifesting community, guys, and most people get it wrong when they talk about it. It's not feeling inspired and then taking action. It's literally you take an action, and then later on when your manifestation comes about, you think, oh my God, that's why I did that. You don't feel the urge to be inspired and know that you're feeling that urge. It's not a knowing feeling. It's a, oh my God, that's why I did that, knowing after the event manifests. Right? So don't bother trying to take action because some fuckwit on here told you if you feel inspired or if you feel intuitively like you need to do something, that's inspired action. No, you dumb bitch. You're totally getting it wrong and making people act on their impulses, which is out of the state of fear, and I can't do this with my mind. So what you're doing is literally fucking their manifestation up by telling them to act on their impulses, which is their old subconscious fears running them, and you are literally going to fuck up their manifestation by taking action. Don't listen to anyone who talks about inspired action on here, guys. They are fucking wrong. Right? Hey, gorgeous. Hi, Jasmine Mary. How are you, darling? Change your profile picture, have you? I was in the bus on my way to work with no one in the bus, only him. Oh, what's this, Brit? I got offered 3 jobs. Oh, did you, MZ? Oh, wonderful. Loz, I saw that one. What is Ho'opono? It's just Ho'oponopono is just a Hawaiian forgiveness prayer. I forgive you. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I forgive you. I love you. Thank you. In that, I don't know which order. What do you think about drawing out your manifestations? You mean drawing out as in painting them or art? Do that, darling. Go ahead. If that inspires you, do it. Charlie Barley. Hi, Loz. How do we know when to move up in our affirmations when the others have worked wonders? Well, if the others are working, continue them, but you can amplify them or you can change them up a bit. If everything's worked, then manifest for what you want now. Amp them up a bit. But only when it's manifested into fact, when it's actually turned into something in your 3D you can see. Do whispering to SP really working? Yes. Since I started revising old story to new, I've seen changes in my life literally overnight. Oh, have you, darling? Love that. I reacted to 3D, revised a breakup on the spot. I kept repeating, you love me in my head while arguing. Did you, Jessica? And it worked? Mm-hmm. Hang on, guys. Oh, this really jumped just then. Hang on. I was thinking of that 6 years ex in the middle of the night. He said he woke up and thought of me. Oh, really? You were sending the thought out and he thought of you. Crazy. Loz, what can I do to get my long-distance boyfriend to treat me like he did when we first got together? Well, you've got to stop thinking that long distance is a problem. It's not a problem. So you're probably being paranoid when you put down the phone and think he's up to something or with someone else or talking to other girls or whatever because you can't see him. Okay, you probably think the distance is a problem as in you feel distance from him because of the lack of intimacy and all those things. You're thinking it's an obstacle and therefore it will continue to be an obstacle and it won't be like it was at the beginning because you're seeing long distance as a problem. You've got to stop seeing it as a problem. Hi, Loz. Because of you, I've saved my relationship with SP this week. Didn't buy into 3D revised. Oh, wonderful, Lily. Where's part 2? And the next day he switched up part 2. Oh, what's this? Where's the part? He switched up, yes. Where's the rest? This is hard when it's in 3 parts, guys. I can never get it. Well, you revised it. Okay, good. I can't see the rest, guys, because there's 172 people here. Why is it I feel like I bother people? Am I trying to heal this, please? It's because you don't feel good enough, darling. You feel like you're wrong. You feel like you get ignored. You feel like you're a bother to people. You feel like you're annoying because when you're a kid, you're probably annoying to your parents because they kept telling you were or something like that. Loz, can you say he is feeling all of the things I am affirming? For example, I'm his only love. Yes, say that, darling. Hi, Loz. I just had an amazing date with my SP. He even stayed overnight. Oh, Wonderful. Got asked to write for Kilani, Summit Walker, and Jaheen Ako, producers Off the Pedestal. Oh, wow, darling. I don't know how to pronounce all those names, but that's amazing. Congratulations, darling. Yes, take those producers off the pedestal, darling, please. Amazing, Jasmine. Why do I keep thinking about her and how she treated me? I get so mad because you haven't forgiven yourself for creating it. You haven't accepted that you created it. So you're blaming them for your problems and you're in victim mode and you won't be able to manifest anything back, including your SP, because you're not understanding that you caused the breakup with your shitty thinking. So therefore, you aren't changing your shitty thinking. You're just dwelling on the past and dwelling on them and blaming them for your problems, and you're in victimhood. And we can't help you here, darling, if you do that and you don't accept that you are the only cause. My subconcept issue is not being chosen and comparing myself. How can I change this? What affirmations? I am always chosen. I never compare myself to others because no one's like me. I'm an original. I'm a creature unlike any other. No one compares to me. It's been 3 days and SP never responded to me. I haven't reacted. Met a new guy too, potential SP. Oh, well, fuck the old SP then, darling. Fuck him off. When I say he's thinking all the time about me, I want to see what he is thinking. Well, darling, got to just trust that he's thinking about you. Oh, thank you for the sunglasses, darling. Why do I keep thinking about her? I saw that one. Hi, Loz, because guys, don't repeat the question. You just get blocked. Hi, Loz, because of you, I've saved my relationship. I can't believe that's wonderful, Lily. Where's the rest of it? Guys, please don't repeat the question. Part 1, we're in divorce and no contact for visualization, please. All right, so just don't imagine yourself separate. Imagine you got back together. You're still married. The divorce never went ahead. He confesses all his love to you and work on your self-concept issues that caused the divorce in the first place, caused the separation in the first place, darling. Guys, if you're repeating the question, I'm fucking going to block you. It's really unfair because all I'm saying is, why do I keep thinking about her? I don't know, darling, but you're fucking obsessed and you're repeating the question and people get blocked here if they fucking repeat the question. ST, is someone here who's a moderator? Please block this person. You won't be welcome here again, darling, if you repeat the question. You are spamming the chat like a spammer, and it's desperate needy energy, and I can't even imagine, if you're doing that to my chat, imagine what you're doing to your SP. No wonder they don't want to see you. Lovely Loz, do you suggest we write our desires before manifesting? Well, yes, you can, darling. You can script them down, but you're always manifesting. What do you mean before manifesting? You are always fucking manifesting, darling. You mean before affirming? I got blocked and ignored by SP. I'm trying not to let the 3D affect me, but it's frustrating. Well, darling, you've got to identify what you were thinking that caused the blocking and take responsibility for it. If you can't take responsibility for it, you won't be able to change it. Go and watch all my videos about blocking. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Thank you. Sorry, I love you. Yes, that's the Ho'oponopono. Loz, what affirmations for not feeling loved as a child? I always get the love I need. I'm always showered with love and affection. I'm always given the attention I crave. I've always been loved and wanted. I've always been needed. I've always been enough. Things like that, darling. Loz, what can I do to get my long distance? I saw that one. Guys, why are you repeating? Some of you are really going to get blocked here in a minute. And I'm going to just spend half the chat blocking you all. How can I embrace my feminine energy? Well, just step into it every day, darling, by being in the state of loved, adored, magnetizing. People are in awe of me. Start saying affirmations that make you feel like you're on a pedestal, a queen, adored, admired, okay? And take less action. Just be in your being energy. How do I get my teenage son to listen to me? Well, stop assuming he doesn't listen to you, Miles. So start saying, he always listens to me. Of course he listens to me. He knows I'm the dad and I run the household and I run this shit. And he always does what I say. He's in total agreement with me. He always listens. He's got so much respect for me. He's different than he used to be. I remember when he never used to listen to me. Good morning, Loz. Hope you're well. Oh, Karuna. Hi, Douglas. I can be a mod. Yes, darling. Can I? Oh, yeah, Heidi, I'll make you a mod. Hang on. Add moderator. Heidi, you're a moderator now, darling. Guys, if you spam this chat, seriously, you won't be welcome here again. It's really, really unfair. When I met my SP, I was a mess, grieving and widow. I said bad about me to him. Do I need to revise that? Well, yes, please. If you're still thinking of it and you're thinking it's going to fuck everything up and he won't be back, well, yeah, please do. Why is she so mean to me? Who? Hi, how are you? Why is she so mean to me? Who? What are you talking about? Darling, if you think someone's mean to you, they will be. That's your dominant assumption about them. Are you talking to me like you think I'm a psychic? I can't give you psychic predictions. All I'm doing is reflecting your thinking, and you're reflecting, the thinking you're reflecting out is you're mean to me, you don't want me, you don't love me, you don't give me love, you're cruel to me, and they'll do that back. They're just reflecting that back to you, darling. Stop thinking that. Can I reverse aging? Yes, darling. Say, I'm aging in reverse. I am youthful and timeless at every age, like JLo says. Everyone thinks I'm positively 25. Everyone thinks I'm so much younger than I am. Say that, darling. Should I cut down my situationship with SP because I'm feeling like I'm chasing him, not the opposite? Darling, I can't tell you what to do in the 3D. It really doesn't matter what you do in the 3D out here. It's what you're thinking about it. So if you think you have to do that to improve it, to stop chasing him, well, sure. But you can stop chasing him and still be with him if you want to. It's just you're thinking about the whole thing. What do we do if our imagined SP and 3D SP are totally separate? It creates resistance. I don't know exactly. Darling, the whole idea is to live in your head more. If you're looking out here too much in the 3D, that's not manifesting. You really need to go and watch my videos because you're hella lost. How do you explain some events, wars, pandemic, etc., manifesting into our life reality? Well, is there a thing that people watch every night for an hour which is just instilling fear in them constantly and making them feel like the world's a scary place? That's how those things happen. You drinking lemonade? Yes. A lemon drink. Loz, I drank coffee. Oh, did you, Heidi? Why would I do to heal this that I feel a way of bothering people? Say, I never bother people anymore. I used to feel like that. People love having me around. I'm everyone's favourite person. For the first time in my life, I'm really feeling that I deserve better. Oh, wonderful, darling. That's great. Loz, is there a difference between law of assumption and law of attraction? Law of attraction doesn't exist, darling. The difference is it doesn't exist. You aren't attracting anything and nothing outside of you is doing anything for you, and you're not attracting towards yourself something, and there's no entity outside of you sending something to you. It's just complete bullshit. Your subconscious mind manifests. That has nothing to do with an outside force or anything attracting towards you. It's simply thought reflection. That's how you've manifested your whole life thus far. You've created your reality with your dominant, habitual, subconscious thinking. Anyone who talks about law of attraction is a fucking idiot, as far as I'm concerned. Because they're not understanding fundamentally how manifesting has always worked and will always work in their reality, which is with their mind. So what the fuck has it got to do with the universe or a force outside of you? It's ridiculous. Hang on, guys. You can't be angry with people asking the same question. You manifested it. Yes, I can. Because I'm annoyed that people spam. So if I've got an assumption that people spam, I can be as annoyed as I like, darling. If you don't like the way I run my life, fuck off. Happy Saturday. Oh, darling. What decides that someone will act upon transmitted thoughts? Well, you decide. It's when it's sunk into their mind and become their thinking that they feel they want to act upon at that time, darling. You can't really control when they act upon it, but you can certainly send the thoughts out so that they do act upon it. Understand? Okay, good. Been affirming that I'm happily married with 2 baby boys, currently babysitting 2 baby boys in the 3D. Oh, lovely, darling. Good practice. Does signs mean the manifestation is coming? No, darling, you're just looking at something and giving it meaning. That's a sign. It literally means fuck all, but you've decided it's meaning something, so give it good meaning. Only you give the meaning. You assign the meaning to the sign. Doing self-concept and forgiveness, but feel angry to 2 mornings in a row now. Well, Jamesy, I don't know what you want me to do about that. You have to forgive them because forgive them, Lord. They don't know what they do. They don't know why they acted the way they did. They were only reflecting your thinking, Jamesy. Have you understood that? Forgive them, please. Loz, will you make money, success, and abandonment night affirmations after your coaching comes out? Yes, guys. I will. I promise. Thanks for the rose, Douglas. SP is now always reaching out because he cannot be one day without speaking to me. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. That 6 years ex is engaged too, by the way. Circumstances really do not matter. Oh, my God, really? Hilarious. Hey, Loz, I'm in such... Oh, thank you for the crown, darling. Hey, Loz, I'm in such a good headspace now, thanks to you, Kim and Sasha. Take it as a compliment. Oh, wonderful, Emily. That's great. Where's the butt? Why is the butt at the end? Where's the rest of it? She affirmed good self-concept of body image and accepting herself as perfect the way she is? Question mark? Who are you talking about? Guys, please don't put questions in 2 parts without part 1 and part 2. I don't know what you're talking about when there's this many people here. There's 200 people here. Did you see Arnie's video, her winning the jackpot? Oh, my God, Arnie's always winning money. Did she win more money? God damn it. Did she really? Want to thank you. Sleep tapes and lives have really helped me get my self-concept out of the toilet. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. When your courses come out, are you going to release a YouTube and TikTok about it? Yes, of course, darling. Absolutely. The tarot readings on my For You page are always so accurate. What's your thoughts on it? They're simply reflecting your thinking, darling, so it's confirmation that your thinking's changed. That's great. Hi, Loz. I tried out the assumption that I am so spoiled. This week I got so many gifts and money. Oh, did you? Wonderful. And guys, scrolling up. I've been thinking negatively for 1 year. Does that necessarily mean it will take too long to fix? No, darling, just revise all that. Imagine you weren't thinking negatively and start thinking positively, please. I got my dream job. Oh, did you, Vicky Wise? Wonderful. Ah, great, darling. You look good in blue, Loz. Oh, thank you. One of the producers is fine as fuck. New SP, he's mine. Oh, really, Jasmine? Loz, I got the new ed job after affirming all the time. Oh, did you, Vicky Wise? That's great. I manifested a great sale of my house. I'm excited. Oh, did you live great and prosper? Wonderful. Congratulations, darling. Could you please explain the ladder technique? Why Neville said to affirm, I will not climb a ladder. Okay. So what he said was, imagine a ladder. Imagine climbing it. Imagine putting your hands on the rung, climbing it. Imagine it. Imagine climbing and then climbing down. Then for the rest of the week, put post-it notes everywhere or say things in your head like, I will not climb the ladder, I will not climb the ladder, I will not climb the ladder. And remind yourself with little notes everywhere for a whole week and you'll still climb a fucking ladder because you imagined it. He was trying to prove the power of your imagination. I've told you the punchline of the way it works, but that's why. I'm sorry if that's confusing. What's confusing? Love your confidence. You are spot on your teachings. Oh, thank you, darling. I blocked all the For You tarot this week. Was doing my head in, all saying the same. Yes, darling, do block them. Press not interested. Although I press not interested in things, I'm still getting it. So annoying. Hi, Laws. Tips on how to live in the end. Can I just visualize for a few secs every day? Yes, darling, but what are you thinking the rest of the time? Shitty thoughts? Get on top of that mental diet if that's what you're doing. Imagine SP like merging and becoming the 3D SP to the point where my mind is creating two different people. Well, darling, I can't help you with that. Just create one, please. That's just going to confuse the hell out of you. Who is Arnie? Arnie's a fantastic coach on a channel on YouTube called Create Your Future. She also has a channel on here, a page on here called Manifest. She's a great coach. Go and watch her, guys. Can someone tell me, do you need to script and visualize or can you just affirm in your mind? You can just affirm in your mind, darling. Visualizing is the same as affirming. It's just in pictures. Scripting's not necessary, but you can do it if you want. SP is back and saying my affirmations back to me almost word for word. Oh, Tara Christina, really? All right, darling. It's great. Hang on, guys. Scrolling up. In meantime, I'm manifesting my friends saying Mary Poppins. I'll be back with that success soon. Oh, you want them to say Mary Poppins? You want them to be really specific? I did your anxiety meditation every morning. It's helping. Oh, good, Scarborough Beach Life. That's great, darling. So psychic predictions only occur because you manifest them. I'm not sure. Depends if you believe in mediumship and if spirit's talking to them and gone quantum jump to a future reality and come back and told you what's going to happen. Or depends what you believe, guys. But you can listen to a psychic reading and then manifest it, yes, because you've heard it and you believed it. Commitment affirmations. Well, you've got to also imagine that they're committed to you in your mind, see you and them together. They are so committed to me. We're so blissfully, happily married or coupled up, whatever. But you've also got to work on your self-concept as why they're not committed to you, darling. New job now and get SP back. Let's go. Oh, big you was. Yay. Advice on spiraling, anxiety, not able to sleep, and how to trust someone who flakes. Well, stop thinking they're going to flake on you, darling. If you've got trust issues, that's from childhood of feeling like you can't trust people because you got hurt a lot and you're anticipating hurt. So figure out why you're doing that, what happened to you as a child that makes you feel that way, and start saying affirmations against that, darling. I heard from SP the other day, again, asking if the paperwork had come. Give it good meaning. Yes, darling. Give it excellent meaning. Love your comments. Oh, thank you, darling. What's this? Cause of you, Loz. I think I got a lot better since my mum died. Oh, Miss Ivy Doll, wonderful. Oh, I'm sorry about your mum, darling. Oh, stick with us, darling. Come on all the lives. Make you feel better. Daughter-in-law problems ruin family. Any insight if son and daughter come back to my family? Oh, darling, are you thinking I'm a psychic? The reason why you've got daughter-in-law problems is because you've decided that she's a problem, and so she's going to continue to be a problem because you're literally manifesting that, darling, and I can't help you because you're lost. Stop thinking that about her and she won't be a problem anymore. You're amazing and helping so many people. Thank you. And you're glowing. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you, Scarborough Beach Life. I think it has to do with my personal old story with him, my concept of him as severely hot and cold. Well, then change that, darling. Go and revise it. I've been waking up the last 2 mornings saying today is the day I get what I want and I've had movement. Oh, really, Amy? Oh, wonderful. Had a bad day yesterday. My mother-in-law asked me to come to be remembrance for her mum today. Yes, where's part 2? This is really hard when there's part 1, part 2, and there's this many people here, guys. I feel so lucky I found you in your home. Oh, good, darling. Where's the rest of that, darling? Oh, thanks, Lenny, for the hand wave. Using these techniques is so much better than paying for therapy. Yes, guys, it's free. Part 1, me and SP are in constant contact. I have been on 3 dates, all perfect as the last. Oh, Misty Moonshine, whoa. Great. Not sure what happened to your question. I don't know, guys, because people were fucking spamming the chat. We're getting more and more in love. Oh, Misty Moonshine, that's lovely. Wonderful. I have Hardy. It's just so resistant sometimes. I feel like I'm not understanding something. What you're not understanding, darling, is you caused it. So what fearful, insecure thoughts were you having that caused the breakup? Because the hot and cold is you thinking he doesn't love you, doesn't want you, that you're not good enough. Go back and revise all that and think, what the fuck was I thinking during the relationship that causes me to think he doesn't want me? What do I think about myself? You're not working on your self-concept at all. You're kind of concerned about them too much. I don't teach that. I teach work on your self-concept that causes the situation in the fucking first place. You're not doing that at all. All your questions are about him. You're obsessed with him. So I can't really help you until the penny drops. So you have to change you. I manifested a link to supercalifragilisticexpialidocious this week and just referenced Mary Poppins. Oh, really? Wonderful. I said no, it would be weird. I had to give it good meaning. She made the decision to not go. Oh, I can't remember what you said, darling. Lois, SP took 1 week to reply. Well, don't worry about that, darling. Don't give it bad meaning. Just imagine he was playing hard to get or something. Give it good meaning. Commitment affirmations. Oh, I told you those. Can I visualize not being scared on an airplane? I love flying now. I remember when I used to be so scared to fly on a plane. Why was I like that? It's so funny to me that I used to feel like that. I'm not like that at all. I'm so calm and serene on a plane. I love flying now. I'm a great flyer. Lois, I've been feeling so restless lately, like I can feel something coming. I'm so excited. It's birds will land. Yes, say that, darling. Absolutely. You've changed my life. Oh, thank you, darling. I constantly think of my ASP 24/7. Do you think they feel the same? No, darling, because you're just fucking being an obsessed bitch and all you're probably sending out is desperate needy energy and they're thinking, get the fuck away from me because you're not working on your self-concept. I discovered you a little over a year ago and it's been life-changing. Thanks for introducing me. Oh, wonderful, darling. You and Charlie have helped me so much. Thank you. Yeah, Charlie copies everything I say. Loz, I have positively affirming for a while, still am, and he's stopped confirming for the past week. Oh! I've been positively affirming for a while, still am, and he stopped conforming. He stopped conforming. Well, you're saying he's stopping conforming. Stop fucking saying that. You're giving it the meaning. You're looking at what he's doing and saying he's stopping. Well, how do you know he's stopping? You're giving it that meaning. Stop giving it that shitty fucking meaning, darling, because that's what it will be. Post a question again. Don't want to spam? I can't see it, darling. Keep missing your lives. Hello from UK. Oh! I've been watching your YouTube. You're amazing. Oh, thank you, darling. Everyone is asking how things are with SP, and I just want to say the best. Living in the end. We'll say that, darling, if you really want to. Oh, that's wonderful, Claire. I'm thrilled. I have Heidi. Oh, hang on. Not so much her thinking of son and granddaughter, how to let it go. No, darling, you're not understanding this. If you think of her as a problem, she will continue to be a problem in your reality, okay? I don't give a shit about your son and granddaughter's situation. You are thinking the situation they're in is caused by her being a problem, and until you get rid of that thought that she's a problem and the negative thinking you've got about her, it will continue to be a problem. You're not getting this. Please go and watch all my videos. You're lost. Go and watch the YouTube. You're not understanding how you're thinking about her is causing the situation to continue to be a problem, and doesn't matter what you think about your son and grandson, you won't be able to change the situation because you're thinking she's the like fly in the ointment, the problem, an obstacle, a bad person, etc. Whatever the fuck you're thinking about her has to do with your self-concept and your thoughts about her, and it won't change. And I won't be able to help you because you're not understanding that you're causing the situation to be a problem with your thinking. Everyone's simply reflecting your thinking. If you think she's a problem, she'll be a fucking problem. Loz, I'm no longer on antidepressants. Thank you so much. Oh, Christine, really? You did that, darling. Wonderful. That's right. It's great. Yes, no more one-to-one coaching, guys. Group coaching coming soon. Do you believe it's meant to be will be, or do I need to do something? Oh, Jesus, neither of those things, darling. Not it's meant to be will be because you caused it to not be with your shitty thinking about, oh, well, he's going to leave me because I'm not meant to be with him. He wants someone else. I guess it's not meant to be because you listen to some LOA fuckwit and you're not meant to be doing anything. You're meant to be thinking new thoughts that cause your reality. If you're taking action or thinking things are meant to be, you're really lost and you need to watch all my videos. Oh, not Charlie X, overseas girl. Okay, good. How can I affirm for better eating habits? I don't know who you're talking about, guys. How can I affirm for better eating habits? I have such good eating habits. I eat whatever I want and I stay thin. I love my body just the way it is. My habits with food are fantastic. I have such good habits with food, darling. You're amazing, Loz. Every time I ask you a question, I already hear you telling me the answer in my mind. Oh, well, good, darling. In my mind, we aren't. You aren't what, darling? Who's Charlie? Oh, there's some account recently where someone's copying a lot of what I say and people keep bringing her up because she goes live incessantly. It's blocking someone. It's just another one of the accounts that's copying me, guys. You can watch them if you like, but they're just copying me, you understand? And apparently this girl credits me for getting her SP back, so that's great, but I'm finding a lot of people are copying me at the moment. I've got to stop affirming that. But go watch them if you want, guys. Go ahead. It was my mother-in-law asking me to go to her mum's remembrance whilst me and SP are separated. Okay, what's wrong with that, darling? You're giving that good meaning, bad meaning? What's the problem there? And don't forget to affirm, I'm a member of the Mile High Club now, huh? Douglas. Aren't you? Goodness me. SP said, happy birthday 3 minutes before my birthday ended. I gave a good meaning. Oh, wonderful, darling. That's great. SP and I, no contact. He blocked me. Another guy asked me out. Do I go? Go ahead, darling. Why not? I'm taking that supercalifragilisticexpialidocious comment as movement. Yes, do, Jamesy. I constantly think of my SP 24/7. Oh, God damn it. Copying you for what? Law of assumption. If you hear anyone say 80% self-concept, 20% SP, if you hear anyone focusing solely on self-concept as their teaching, they've copied me. I'm really sorry. If they're regurgitating what I say on my live videos, they're copying my content. No, they're not copying law of assumption. That's Neville. But if they copy word for word what the fuck I say, well, that's my stuff. Because I teach a bit differently than Neville. I teach the psychology of it behind. I talk more about self-concept than anyone else. So if someone's talking solely about self-concept for a specific person, that's my shit. Not to get annoyed, but like, sorry, guys. Loz, I need to manifest my landlord extending my lease. Oh, say that. Say, I get to live here as long as I like. I love living here. Imagine you live there 5 years from now or however long you want to live there. A tarot reader called us darling on a TikTok video. Oh, really, darling? If I focus on self-concept, will all my relationships fall into place? Well, imagine they will, darling. And yes, they're simply reflecting you. So people have no choice but to reflect you in your reality. So if you imagine everyone's in awe of you and loves you and all your relationships are good, then they will be. Loz, I need to manifest my landlord. I saw that one. I focus on revision, Loz. Not you. Oh, good, Charlie. Well, then, good. I'm glad because people keep coming in here, because I have never watched you, but people keep coming in here telling me you're copying me word for fucking word. But I've also heard that you got your SP back, which is great. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying I'm seeing people come in my chat constantly telling me people are copying me. So if people regurgitate that to me, tell me that in my chat, I have no choice but to believe that because I'm not sitting there watching other people's content. I couldn't care less what other people are making. However, if people tell me they're copying me, then I have to kind of believe it. So if you're not, great. Good for you. She's not doing one-to-one coaching. No, guys, I promise when the group coaching comes out, I will tell you all. So I'm not going to keep it a secret. Okay, and Charlie, I wasn't trying to be rude to you, darling. It's just I'm getting really sick and tired of people regurgitating my shit. Okay? So if you're not, good. I tried really hard to manifest my holiday house. I love this house, but lost it at auction. Why? Because you probably thought you would, darling. Or you probably felt like other people wanted it and there was competition. If you're at an auction, it's very hard to not feel like there's competition. There's people around you bidding for the house. It's kind of a hard 3D situation to be in, darling, to see other people going, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Unless you see yourself as completely living in that house, that 3D will really throw you. So did it throw you? Did you feel like there were competition? Did you feel, we have to up our offer while standing there? Or did you see yourself living there, totally understand that that was your house and not see anyone as competition? That's probably why. So the next time you go to an auction, before you go there, consider yourself the owner of that house, that no one is competition to you, and it doesn't matter how many people bid, you own that house. Make sense? Like assess what you were thinking whilst being at the auction, or unless it was an online auction, but still same thinking behind the auction, you understand? I was diagnosed with bipolar 10 years ago. I no longer have it because of law of attraction. Law of attraction? All right. How can I affirm that I will get a reference letter from somewhere I got fired from? Just imagine that they don't care that you were fired. They're going to give you a reference because they have to by law, darling. Okay, so just imagine by law they have to give me a reference. It's going to be a glowing one. It doesn't matter how I ended my tenure there. They're going to give me the glowing letter because I fucking said so, because I run this shit. My self-concept is on point. I'm so happy. Thank you. Good, darling. SP said happy birthday last night. Oh, I saw that one, darling. That's great. Hang on, guys. I'm going down. I'm really happy to see you this morning, though. Good, darling. Loz, my SP made plans with me a week ahead of time, even gave me address of event to plan after no contact. What? I'm really confused. Loz, my SP made plans with me a week ahead of time. Oh, lovely. Even gave me address of event to plan after no contact. Oh, wonderful. So they made plans with you a week ahead of the time that you're meant to meet and did all the planning. Oh, lovely. After no contact. Changing because my old SP used to last for years, unlike all my SPs within the last few. Oh, is this part of something else? Hey, where's the rest of it? Okay, good. Well, if people aren't copying me, that's great. I'm not accusing people of copying me. I'm repeating what people have told me. Okay, so you've got to understand, I don't sit around on fucking TikTok watching other manifestation coaches. As soon as I see them, I scroll right past because I'm not interested in what they have to say. Couldn't care less, right? But if people come in here telling me that people are doing 80%, 20% or saying 90 and 10 or some fucking bullshit that I've said, I'm going to think, well, shit, come up with your own original content. And people can, look, it's not, the manifestation law of assumption isn't a copyrighted thing. Of course you can talk about law of assumption. I'm not saying you can't, but you've got to understand, I've had a lot of people coming to me recently saying, people are copying you, this person's copying you, this person's copying you. And it's like starting to annoy me because I'm like, be a bit original then. But if people aren't, then they aren't. And if you're getting a benefit from these accounts, go and fucking watch them, guys. I'm not saying don't watch other people. God damn it. Watch as many people as you like, guys. Just don't watch the law of attraction, idiots. But if there's law of assumption accounts on here helping you guys and you're getting benefit from them, great. The more people who learn from this, about this, the fucking better as far as I'm concerned. Loz, why am I liking guys for shorter periods of time? Is it because my self-concept is constantly... Oh, fuck, where's the rest? Constantly... Yeah, well, look, if you're liking them for shorter amounts of time, you're not so obsessed with them, you're not ruminating about them, you're not got them on your mind 24/7, it's most likely because you're feeling better in yourself and you're not getting obsessed like you used to. My psychologist tells me to affirm and visualize, never told him about this stuff. Really, Sandy? You put that idea in his head. Wonderful. It's all right, guys. Look, I don't see myself as competition. Like, I don't see anyone as competition to me. You've got to understand this. But it's really starting to get on my nerves that people are coming in here saying that people are copying me. That's all it is. And so what happened was last week was people started telling me that a couple of weeks ago, quite a lot, because there's a lot of new accounts that have come out. And today I fucking put on my TikTok and I saw about 12 new accounts all regurgitating my shit, one after the other, after the other, after the other. And the algorithm must have shown it to me because it's my words, right? So I just sat there drinking my coffee this morning thinking, are you fucking joking? Right? And it got me really fired up because I thought, get some fucking original content, you stupid bitches. Now, it's only because this morning that happened to me, but I must have manifested that by thinking about it last week, having discussions with it in my WhatsApp with someone about it and being annoyed about it. And so what have I done? I've literally manifested a whole lot of unoriginal bitches on my For You page. And you can go and watch them if you want, but I manifested that myself this morning by being annoyed about it last week. So you see how this works? So because you guys have told me, then I've got the idea in my mind, then I've got annoyed about it, and now I've fucking manifested more of it, and I've literally manifested like 12 accounts all popping up this morning, right? So I've got to stop thinking people are going to copy me or think they're going to attempt to copy me and then realize there's no one like me and I'm fucking original and they can't copy me, so they're going to go and get some of their own original content, right? Or take it as a compliment, but it's very hard to take a compliment about being copied, okay? So I'm just annoyed because I woke up this morning to literally hearing my words word for word on about 12 different fucking videos, and I thought, are you people for real? And it really annoyed me, and I've got to stop being annoyed about it because now I'm just going to manifest more of it. You see how this works? You will manifest negative shit, and I did it last week. I know exactly when I did it. I know the conversations I had. I can look back at the WhatsApps and understand when I caused this. It's my own fucking fault. So I'm not paying out on Charlie or anyone. Everyone is free to have a TikTok. Of course they fucking are. I'm just saying I manifested that and I'm annoyed at myself for manifesting it. You understand? I'm annoyed at myself for having manifested that this morning and then being annoyed at being annoyed because I created it. So I'm not listening to myself clearly. Yes, I'm reacting to a 3D situation that I caused with my thinking last week is what I'm saying. So I'm annoyed at myself for being annoyed this morning. You understand? So I didn't mean to sound annoyed at Charlie or anyone. I just got really annoyed this morning by seeing all that. Because I don't normally sit on TikTok. I don't normally sit there watching TikToks, okay? Most of the TikTok I see is fucking Kardashians and Kanye and stuff about Britney Spears. I couldn't give a shit about other people's manifestation content. But for some reason this morning, it all just came flooding into my For You page. I was like, what the fuck is this? This live will be in Loz the movie. Chuckles. Anyway, I'm not shitting on anyone else. I promise I'm not. And I don't mean to do that if that's what it sounded like, okay? Yes, free Britney. Well, she is now. Have you ever doubt your manifestation? Absolutely. If you did, how did you change your mindset? Guys, you've got to just start telling yourself that you run this shit. But I doubt things all the time. All the time. Anyway, guys, I don't want to watch my content. You'll see I don't copy you. Okay, well, I'll go watch it then. But I did come across a live where you said, I hope Loz recommends me. And I thought, well, no, I'm not going to be recommending people who copy me. But if you aren't copying me, then sure. Okay? What's this? How do you K if you've manifest something or if it's just a coincidence? How do you know? You've manifest everything, darling. Nothing's a coincidence. Sorry. You manifest everything with your dominant habitual subconscious thinking. Got it? Honestly, darling, I'm telling you right now, I don't normally see manifestation accounts. That's why I was so shocked this morning. They don't come up on my page. I've pressed not interested on everyone, right? The only people I see are Sasha and Kimberly, and maybe Kimberly sometimes because I follow them, right? But I only ever see tarot, free Britney, or anything about Britney Spears, anything about Kim K. Now I'm getting all the fucking Kanye drama, and suddenly at the moment I'm getting political shit that I don't really want to see. Right? So that's why I was so shocked today. That's why I'm annoyed, because I just got a whole lot of bombardment of shit I don't normally see on my page, and I don't know where it came from. And all I can think is it came from my fucking mind last week. Okay? Loz, you'll manifest it away, and where's John? Where is John? Where is that infamous John? Where is he? I find it very strange to be going out with a guy called John, to be completely honest. Best if no one watches each other's content. Yes, because you don't want to accidentally copy. Like people have said to me, oh, have you bought Kim Velez's self-concept book? Well, I don't want to accidentally, by osmosis, repeat what Kim said because I don't want to copy her accidentally. So I absolutely have never bought a Kim course or any of Kim's stuff because I don't want to accidentally copy Kim. You understand? That's the last thing I want to do. Right? So when people ask me about her book, I'm not going to buy it or read it. No way. Because I'll accidentally not realize I'm doing it. Anyway, guys, I don't want to bitch about people. It's my own creation anyway. I'm just annoyed at my own creation that I had this morning. I saw that one. Oh, thank you, the Sweet Warrior. What is that? An ice coffee machine. Oh, no, an ice cream machine. An ice machine. A grenada machine. Well, good. I'm glad people got their own style. That's wonderful. Good. I doubled my weight manifestations, but persist. I've been eating crap and not exercising. I'm goal weight. Oh, wonderful. Oh, you doubted. I thought it said doubled. I doubted my weight manifestation, but persisted. I've been eating crap, not exercising, and I'm at goal weight. Oh, Casey, really? See, it works. Anyway, guys, I don't want to bitch about other people or talk. I don't want to talk about this anymore. The reason why this has happened is we talked about it a lot on the lives the other week. Right? You see how this works? When people go, negative thoughts don't manifest. Don't they, bitch? I was thinking negative thoughts last week, and look at this. Look at this live, and we're talking about it for the whole fucking live, and it's ridiculous, and I don't want to insult Charlie if she's here. Right? Oh! Boxing gloves. Thank you, darling. See, I don't want to be boxing with people. Christ. Yes, the genius comedian Bill Burr doesn't watch a complete special of a comedian Be Smart. Honestly, guys, I'll tell you something. I created a TV series idea, and my producer kept saying to me, have you watched this and have you watched that? And I said, well, I don't watch anything. And she said, why not? I said, I don't want to put the ideas accidentally in the pitch, and I still got the money, right, for the pitch. Because I did not want to be influenced by one single show that was around. Oh, the only one I watched was the Ricky Gervais one, because it was similar content and I didn't want to copy it in any way. So I watched it just so I didn't copy it, right? Whatever that show's called. But I don't watch anything. Not other people's manifestation content unless I accidentally come across a Sasha or Kim live I might join. I don't watch anyone's shit anymore. I did it years ago. I listened to Neville a lot years ago. I watched things years, or maybe about a year and a half ago, because I don't want to be influenced by other people's content. I'm very careful not to be. You understand? Because I don't want to and sometimes you do it accidentally by osmosis. Like, I know for a fact that if you watch my very early TikToks, very early YouTubes, or TikToks, sorry, my TikTok lives, I accidentally used an example from Flossie in Sammy's group, one of the coaches. And when I watched it back, I was like, oh my God, I'm using Flossie's example, word for word. And I didn't even realize I did it. And I was like, oh, I'm not doing that again, right? So I used to do it by accident as well when I first started. So it's totally understandable because you're doing it by osmosis, you're not realizing, which is why I steer away from any manifestation content. So when you guys say, have you seen such and such's new video, or Sammy's gone off the rails, or Caleb's gone off the rails, I don't know that they've gone off the rails because I'm not fucking watching it. Got it? And also, I don't have fucking time. I've got too much Britney content to watch. I'm just joking. I literally don't have time, guys. So I don't want to bitch about anyone. I promise I'm not bitching about anyone. I had an SP a few weeks ago called John. Oh, did you, darling? My SP posted a video of her partner. I didn't react, but I'm annoyed. What do you suggest I do? My SP posted a video of her partner. Well, darling, if you're annoyed, you've got to understand that you created that partner with your thinking. Either you're thinking they don't want me, they're never going to leave their partner if it's a situation where you met them and they had the partner at first, or you've created the partner with your shitty thinking of not feeling chosen. Either way, you don't feel chosen by them, so there's no point feeling annoyed about what they're doing or the fact that they're posting pictures, because that bitch is there because you don't feel chosen by him or loved by him, so he has no choice but to post photos with her because he's choosing her over you because you don't feel chosen. Understand? Thank you for the big target, darling. All right, I'm going to go soon, guys. I've been here forever. I don't have time with all the lives you do. Seriously, guys, that's why the self-concept course isn't finished. We both are married by different partners, but we live each other now and have separated, but I want back. Huh? We both married to different partners, but we live with each other. I don't really understand that one, darling. I have to write that again. When I used to teach, I could tell what authors children read by the way they wrote. Yes, if they read lots of Roald Dahl, they might write like him. Yeah, exactly. You look glowy and so beautiful today. Oh, thank you, darling. Guys, you don't have to apologise to Charlie about me saying that. I am only regurgitating what you guys have told me. I'm not bitching about Charlie, okay? I've hardly watched any of her content. I've come across one live once, okay? I don't watch Charlie's account. I'm only going on what you guys have told me. I'm not bitching about Charlie or saying don't watch her. I'm not saying anything of the sort, guys. Watch whoever you fucking like. You don't have to apologise to Charlie. I'm not bitching about Charlie. Like, if you can't take the heat, guys, don't make content. Like, seriously, no shit. I would love a self-concept course. Yes. Guys, it will come out, I would say, at the end of March, and then the coaching will start. I promise, okay? I don't know, my boyfriend loves me, but he doesn't always show affection, which makes me think self-destructive thoughts. I don't know if my boyfriend loves me. I know, oh, sorry, I can't read these guys and do abbreviations. I know my boyfriend loves me, but he doesn't always show affection, which makes me think self-destructive thoughts. No, darling, you're assuming he's not going to show you affection. You can say he loves you all you like, but if you assume he's not affectionate, he won't be, and then you'll start reading into that and thinking, oh, that means X, Y, Z. So stop saying he's not affectionate. Stop reading into what he's doing. Every time he's not affectionate, start saying, oh, he's just up in his own head. He's thinking of something lovely to say to me. He's going to cuddle me later, and assume he's going to be affectionate, and then you won't be thrown by the 3D. Give the good meaning to the non-affectionate at the moment, and then assume he's going to be affectionate. You understand? Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. It's true. As an actor, if we perform a scene that already exists, it's best not to watch it. Well, I'm surprised that people like, oh, no, well, I suppose you have to. Like the Diana movie, she had to watch a lot of Diana content. So it depends if you want to be copying them exactly or you don't want to be. Like she could have made a choice in that Diana movie not to watch Diana at all, but then if she'd done that, then people would have watched it and said you're nothing like Diana. So that was like a catch-22 with her, really. You understand? What's happening? Oh, Charlie got upset. Oh, well, fuck, if she got upset, guys, well, you can only get upset about things that are true. So if she got upset, well, don't get triggered in my lives. My lives are about don't get triggered. So if you got triggered in my life, well, I don't understand that. You've already insulted me, Loz. Thanks for changing my life. We'll leave it there. Darling, I wasn't insulting you. Charlie, if you think I've insulted you, if you've left already, okay. But darling, people can go on your live and tell you I said this. I wasn't trying to insult you. I was repeating what people had said to me. And I was also regurgitating what I heard you say on your live when you said, I hope Loz starts recommending me. And I felt like saying, bitch, I'm not going to recommend people if you're copying me. I've heard you're copying me, right? And I'm still not going to recommend someone who copies me. I'm sorry. And if you're insulted by that or you're triggered by this, then that means you are copying me because you're getting triggered. You understand? Don't come in my live and get triggered if you're teaching people not to get triggered and you're getting triggered. Fuck's sake. Darling, if you're going to make content, you have to be tough and have a thick skin. If your thin skin isn't thick, then don't make the content. I wasn't insulting you at all. I was regurgitating what people had said to me, and I was telling you what I had heard, right? And I don't know because I don't watch anyone else's content, but I saw a whole lot of content today that sounded like it was copying me and I got annoyed. And clearly I got triggered. So I'm being a hypocrite here because I got triggered this morning, which is what I was explaining. However, if you're insulted, then darling, please don't be insulted. I wasn't trying to insult you or tell people not to watch you. I very clearly said, if you want to go and watch Charlie, watch her. But I was also saying, please be original with your content. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to go because I don't want to insult Charlie if she's still fucking here. Thank you, darling. Oh, I love the cranes. I wasn't insulting anyone, guys. If you look, the law of assumption states whatever you assume to be true is true. If she assumed I was insulting her, I was insulting her in her mind. I wasn't doing anything as thought. That is her assumption. And on that note, I'm going to end the live. All right, guys, I wasn't doing anything of the sort, just so you know. All right, guys, I will see you later. And please do follow me if you don't follow me already. I will be live probably 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. EST tomorrow on TikTok, or maybe later. No, probably about 9 p.m., okay? All right, guys, I will see you later. Bye, guys.